What's up? Well, I kind of started when AJ was the one who like brought me into Feds, cause when we first started clean wrestling. Then AJ asked if I wanted to try it, so I just said yeah, sure. Then we kept like practicing on and stuff. Then he started showing me about TD. Then my first TD wrestling, it was in Green, Mexico. That was my first real TD wrestling. Now I lost my first match if I can remember, but then me and AJ kept training so I could get better. And while we were training, I got better and he got better while we went at it. That's how I started wrestling. That's a long story because AJ was doing just dumb things and that I felt like was wrong. He was doing way too much dumb things, especially with, if you don't know, I got two other friends, Leo and Thane, and we was that four group. We start going downhill, and me and AJ just playing different games and stuff. I just like AJ. He just did a lot of things wrong. That's a whole long story that I don't think we have the time for. So me and AJ right now, when we last talked, last talk, I tried to say sorry to AJ, but because you told me to. Well, no, I tried to say sorry to AJ, but then he didn't accept it. Then when you added me back, we talked for a little bit. So I say right now I wouldn't say we friends, but I wouldn't say that we hate each other now. We're just comrades, or for a job or something. That's what I would call us. It was good. We got if that was the takeover where we beat Super and N, it was good. No, we had good teamwork. We had good teamwork there, and we knew what people to go fight and everything. And I think me and AJ had good teamwork there. And we was cool then. We was cool. Nothing was wrong. Okay, so there's two reasons why I was mad personally, because first we was rigged, and as I can remember, instead of AJ just taking N off, he just stayed there and let N basically take him off, and that's how they won the tag title. So I was mad about that, so I betrayed him. But I also think that we was rigged because AJ and N were both at the top, but then y'all said that N Super won, so just that would feel like that. I betrayed AJ, and the rest is history. Okay, we're not gonna talk about, cause I was. Oh my God. When I lost, no, it's cool. When I lost to WrestleMania, I kept trying to say that I was lagging because our Wi-Fi came off, and sometimes when I'm at my house and I don't use Wi-Fi, I use my regular mobile internet, or my regular internet or something. It don't work. It only works when I'm like outside and stuff. It don't work as good when I'm inside. So I was just lagging. Nothing was really loading. Yeah, I would love to see that because me and AJ more equal now. I'm not lagging at the time we could face or anything. And you added dive for mobile players, so we both be equal pace. And I feel like we have a good match. Well, the thing is, he already had the tag title. He didn't even have it for a full week yet. I was surprised. Okay, so sorry, that's my brother. So the thing is, what we're doing is he had his tag title. He just won it like the day before, and he was already trying to go at Marty, and I was confused because he already had his title. He didn't even have it for a full week yet. Like at least focus on the feud with your tag title against some different people instead of trying to go right away to feud with Marty when you have the tag title and you just won it and you're gonna have to start a rivalry because you can't just hold that tag title to just go to a different rivalry and expect no other team to try to get a chance at the tag titles. So he was trying to get another at the champion at the regular champion. I'm like, you can't do that. You already had the tag title. You have to at least have the tag title for a week before you try to like go for a different title. And I had to stop him dead in his tracks about that because he's not going for. He didn't even have his title for a week, so I had to stop him dead in his tracks about that and tell him that let other people get a chance. You already have a title. Let other people get a chance first before you go to a different, before you try to go get a different title. Well, I never heard that rumor that he loved my gimmick. I have a lot of gimmicks, so you have to be more specific. But I didn't really pay too much attention. I didn't know that he really loved my gimmick. He never really told me. I just thought he gave me a push because I've been in Bree for a long time, and I never really had a Bree title shot or the Ruby title shot. And I had a chance to win the Ruby title shot. I never won the Ruby belt. I never won the Ruby belt. I know I didn't. Jam, I never won the Ruby belt. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never won the Ruby. I had a chance to get it. I just had to beat Wolf and I forgot the other Jay. I just had to beat Wolf and Jay. But Jay, I think Wolf ended up pinning Jay, and I lost. And I kept asking, "Can I get a rematch?" Because I never was pinned. I never won the Ruby title. Yeah, I won that. Had it for a long time, but who that? I think that was it. Who that was it to? I can't remember. I think I lost it to Get, yeah. So Get ended up winning it. Then he lost to AJ, of course. Then AJ. I know. Then AJ ended up beating Get. Then AJ got a Bree title shot. Then he vacated. I think he vacated both his titles. But then, no, I was fired. So I really don't know what happened after I lost. Now you hire me back. Yeah, I know. I was happy. Then I was really happy that Jam gave me another chance. Then when I actually went to my first show back, we actually added E/dive for mobile, and I was so happy because of that. Because now it's more equal and fair. when we verse PC players. So I appreciate that. It depends. It depends how you feeling. It depends how. It depends because if AJ want to come back, we would gladly team. But at this amount, at this time, I don't think AJ want to go team back. But if he did, I would happily team back with him. Now I'm not gonna say our tag team name. I don't know about that. I don't know what will be our tag team name because I never really thought of us being a tag team again because it's AJ. I never thought he wanted to be back team with me. But if he ever wants to be team, I'll be fine with that. It could be for a special occasion or just a regular tag team match, and I'll be happy with that. The plan is for me to go fight my way to get a title shot from Marty because I'm sure that could be him. Yeah, some people might say no, probably can't, but I know I can. There's a difference now from before. Yeah, because who would expect I would be back? I don't think anybody would have expected for me to come back. Well, one thing I'm gonna say is that if Jen would give me a chance at any title, I don't care what it is, I'm winning it. That's all I have to say. Just give me that chance. Sure.